Hey, so I wanted to make a quick video showcasing the properties that I outlined in my latest video about wave management and how to optimize souls. So Rogue and I also did a video on that, or going over some more topics, and after we made that video we played a couple games and we put that into effect in this game. And so I wanted to showcase how to use those properties effectively and what it actually looks like in game, and then I can showcase how much of a soul lead we got after this. So where I'm at right now is our Guardian has already died. We're about to kill the enemy Guardian, and then the long lanes are opened up, and so from that point you can put these practices into play and utilize them and see how much of a soul lead we get. So I'll play from here and see what we're doing, what the enemy's doing, why they're losing, why we're winning. Kill the Guardian, and now pause it real quick. A lot of people are going to leave here. They're just going to turn around and leave because they got the Guardian. But again, we're shoving into their objective. If we left this here, it's going to slowly push into them. We lose this wave. At least lose this wave. But we want to make sure that we shove it into their objective, so then it slowly rebounds to us. So I'll pause it again. We'll just take a look. I am 2-4. Rogue is 2-0. Enemies 1-2 and 3-2. But 8K, 9K, I'm ahead by 1K, Rogue's ahead by 1K. So we're ahead by 1K each. We'll see how this actually works out. So again, they did not, oh wait, the camera's backwards. So here's the wave. Oh, I have ×2. Whoops. So we'll see the wave is here, and they're catching it, which is smart. But what they're not going to do is they're not going to shove it all the way into our walker. So because of that, they're going to bleed farm. Where's my next wave? My next wave is here. So if they don't kill this wave, they're going to lose that entire wave. And that's communicated to Rogue. I'm going to farm, you're going to farm. We'll meet back up here when this wave crashes, and then select it, shove it back out together, and then we'll do it all over again. Even Rogue, I think Rogue, I said, don't touch the wave. And so he said, yep, cool, I'll keep farming. Oh yeah, this is what he says. He was going to get it. I was like, I'll get one more cave. He says, that's no problem. I'll get boxes. I'll get one more camp. I'll get boxes. And then we back up. We're going to clear the whole wave together. And look we let it kill our entire wave. None of our minions survived, so they lost that entire whole wave. I think Rogue goes back to shop here. I would have liked for him to stay. I'm not a fan of shopping. I have 5.3k souls. I have every item I need to kill minions, so I don't need to shop. And I play it slow, play for denies here, and then wait for Rogue to show back up so we can shove it out together and go back and do it all over again. So again, we have more minions than they do. We know it's shoving into them. If I were to just leave, I would lose this wave. That's why we don't leave. And I would also lose this wave if I left now. And this is the wave that most players are going to lose. They're going to leave, and they're going to lose this wave right here. Now, I could also stay for Walker, but I'd rather leave them. The Walker's eating is just doing a job of eating their souls for us. And I think what they do again, they send 2 players and they catch this farm, but they just do the same mistake again. They always miss the next wave.
The shadows protect their own.
I think I heard somebody here, or I heard footsteps, so I was playing cautious. I don't know why, I've been hearing that a lot lately. I've been hearing footsteps around, and I think it's just jungle camps or something, I don't know. Or even allies. Yep, look at that. They're losing this wave. I could farm it. I'm skeptical about whether or not to farm this. I guess if I do farm it, Rogue doesn't get the souls. But again, it is bleeding into us. They are losing a full... Actually, they're going to lose 2 waves because they didn't shove that wave out, which is huge. Again, they lost 2 waves because of this tiny little trick that people aren't paying attention to. How many lives? There's 3. I've lost 1 minion. Now I've lost 2 minions versus their 8. I've lost 3 minions versus their 8. Okay, I actually lost the whole wave. But they lose 2. I lose 1 wave, they lose 2. And for that, I think Rogue stays somewhere else, so I call Bebop over and say, hey Bebop, do you want to share this farm?
Our yellow guardian has been defeated. Be rewarded.
So I'm playing slow, I don't want to kill them again. Bebop's within range. And then Bebop and I shove it out together and leave, and we do it again. Let's see where we're at now. I'm up 4k, Rogue's up 1k, so we went from a 2k soul lead to a 5k soul lead. I tell Bebop we're leaving. A lot of players, again, are going to look for a fight there. I don't want to fight. I want them to lose as many souls as possible. Look, I mean, because of proximity, now they get those souls, but... I'm starting to run out of jungle camps here on the map. I wanted to show Bebop something. I'll fast forward to this. I wanted to show Bebop my favorite little box run. Like a kid in a candy store. There's so much farm down here. Something to consider, yeah, if you run out of jungle camps, there's always boxes everywhere. In this game, I went to the mid boss cache where there's a bunch of boxes and golden statues. I got 1,000 souls. Which I think people are taking for granted. They don't expect to find so many souls. Again, same thing. Farming away, shoving it all the way into them. They got lucky that they're going to catch this wave. They're not going to lose this wave. Actually, they're losing. No, it's still all up. Because it crashed into my walker. But if they don't rotate quickly, which they don't, they're going to lose the wave anyway. Here's a situation where maybe I could have stayed for walker damage. I was tunnel focused on farming. So if my teammates communicated to me that everyone's on the map, I could have stayed with some walker damage. But again, I am hyper focused on farming. I kind of just wanted to prove a point. And I'm a farm heavy player. Usually,
No,
look, I have
I'm
11,000
my
souls
path.
or 10.5k.
I see
Hey, watch.
Vindicta.
Let's pause this. Vindicta has 14k. What does she have in her pockets? 1k. This is a 13k Vindicta. I mean, I don't know why this even matters. 13k Vindicta versus a 6k Haze. I think Vindicta just plays. I don't think they should ever do something like that. Yeah, that doesn't really add to the threat at all, but 3 kills, we'll take them.
They could
So,
be
still bleeding souls
anywhere.
here. They didn't touch the wave. They didn't fix it. I'm just farming everything I see. Rogue has so I think the last one I caught was solo, the one before that I caught was Bebop. But one thing that I noticed after playing with Rogue twice in a row is that this is a little weird to do in the mid lane. You really want to probably be doing it in the side lanes. The middle lane, it's tough. The mid lane is more fight focused as opposed to farm focused. So from now on, I think I'm going to prioritize starting in a middle lane, or at least once the first Guardians go down, having somebody switch me so that way I can take over the side lane. Here's a situation where I could have let this crash into me again, but I didn't. I mean, I probably should have opened my eyes and saw what was going on. They're bringing Ern. I guess it's because I have 12k. I can't fight. But I could have gone and tried to find more farm. I could have let it crash into me, but I think it also applies to that. This is mid lane. Mid lane, you probably shouldn't be doing this as much. And maybe I get walker damage. If I'm smart, I think I'd take the walker damage. But again, I had my horse blinders on, and I was just, I wanted, I have 13k. Again, maybe I don't stay. I have only 300 unsecured. Here we go. Oh, I thought I was going into the vault. Yeah, go into the vault here. So I'm not really in a position to fight anyone. The only things I can fight right now are boxes and jungle camps, which I do a really good job of. Maybe I buy enduring speed to be able to farm them even better. Here's where I get about 1,000 souls from the underground cache. Maybe less. Maybe it was only 500. I don't remember how much I had before this. I think, I mean, at this point I go back and I spend, and I probably will still fight. I've soaked up so much time. Yeah, so I'm going to go back and shop. I'm going to come hopefully assassinate their whole team now. Where did we end? We started with a 2k soul lead. I'm now up 7k. Rogue's even. He wasn't messing with me too much in the mid lane. But I ended up taking 7k by doing that. 7k soul lead. So, yeah, this tiny little trick, it sounds cliche, it sounds clickbait, but this one trick, just shove the wave into their walker before you do anything else, as long as you're safe. If you're not safe, have a teammate do it with you before you leave, before you go shop, before you go buy, before you go farm, and you can end up with a huge soul lead. If you pay attention to this in your games, because these players did it constantly. They had no idea how much souls they were losing by just clearing it at their walker and then leaving. Once you realize that you're bleeding all those souls in a lane and you cut that bad behavior, I promise you're going to get so many more souls. You're going to win so many more games. So yeah, that's it. Takeaways, again, I think I'm going to try this more in the side lanes. I haven't been having as much luck with it in the mid lane. It's more punishable without having your zip line, the opportunity cost of losing your zip line there. But otherwise, yeah, thanks, and hope your games go well.